So currently I'm trying to set up a new asset browser. I want to have different categories. So I have sims, objects, poses, and to have it sorted out like that. Now, and I want it to be like this overall library, so that which is currently still called user library. My issue right now though is that if I add this sim to an asset browser, or mark as asset, I think it's called, yeah, mark as asset, it's not gonna save in here to unassigned, but to the current file. And I don't know how I can get this sim or this asset over to this file, to the user library, so that I can have it over here. And I have done it before, because with my previous ones, or my previous setup, so basically because I am switching to Blender 5, I want a complete new setup, also because it's kind of crowded. I like the object setup that I have, or the objects, how they are sorted, but I have so many sims saved that I don't need anymore for making poses, because I'm not playing with them anymore. So I kind of wanted to just redo that and just have a completely new setup. But I think my approach right now would be to just delete these objects. Wait, I think I should also unhide that. And I now imported the sims. And that's also not an entire other story, because with Blender 5.0 you can't import, what's it called, DAE or DEA? With the Sim Ripper you have different export options. Object, or what's it, the wavefront object, I think is it called? Yeah, this one is still available, or this one is available for in the Sim Ripper. But I used to use the DA. Wait, is it DAE or DEA? One of those, but the Collada file, and that's not available in Sims, and not in Sims, but in Blender 5. So I have to switch to, and I don't know, and if I. That's the other issue, because if I import the objects, the wavefront objects, it doesn't import the textures like the other file used to. So I'm kind of thinking about having it's a completely, I don't know how to describe that so it makes sense. So I have two issues, like how am I going to import the sims properly, and also how do I combine those asset browsers. I think for right now I might cheat and just wait, I also should rename those collections probably. Yeah, but I think for right now I'm just going to cheat and resave this save file and hope that this works. Quick note, all I had to do was save. I just saved it because I wanted to test out if, if I open it, if I reopen the other file, if it would show up. Saving was the trick. I just had to save it, and now they are showing up here.